So this is the coolest electric bike I have ever ridden. With a powerful motor, high speed, long range, huge tires, crazy suspension, and very quick pedal assistance. Let me introduce you to the Leopard Pro. I'll tell you all about it.
Mr. Black.
By the way, welcome to the channel. My name is Danny Black. I love to share with you cool gear that comes my way. And if you're new here, don't be a stranger. And if you also can click that like button, that'd help out a lot. Plus, if you're interested in electric skateboards and scooters and all of that stuff, make sure you click that like button. YouTube will keep feeding you those videos. I'll put links to everything down in the description. Plus, I think I have a coupon code for this to save you some money. So check it out down there. Let's go. YotoBike did send this to me to put to the test while I'm here in America, and I've been riding it a lot in the city, off-road, in the mountains, down mountains at nighttime, and also let other people test it out, and they all said the same thing. I want one. It comes with easy to install instructions, and it's easy to set up and just be ready to go. It has a 960 watt-hour battery here, and it's detachable, making it easy to charge inside, or you could take the small little power cord with you and you could charge it at your destination. But depending on your terrain, you might not need to charge this thing for like a week, because you can get between 70 and 80 miles on a full charge. Because maybe you're hunting or fishing or camping off grid, you can have all of your gear with you, and you can take this thing to remote places and just enjoy. And also check out this frame. This thing is huge and strong, taking a 400-pound max load. And for me, in my frame, well, some bikes I feel a little bit silly riding, like it just doesn't match. But when I'm riding this around town, I feel confident. It looks really cool. People are always turning their heads. It's very eye-catching, and they're all like, dude, nice bike. Thank you. He said, nice bike. Looking at the handlebars, they have this really comfortable grip with some cool stitching on it, but it's nice to hold for a long period of time. You also have a gear shifter, so you can actually go up to 7 different speeds. And it's easy to switch them one way or the other, depending on if you're going downhill or uphill or just cruising around. You have a throttle right here. If you want to stop pedaling, you can just use the throttle. Another cool part about having a throttle is if you're somewhere where you can't really, get the pedals going or get your balance, you can just use that to get started and then get your balance. You have controls over here for different modes and also turning on the light. You have 2 handbrakes for your front and rear tire, and they were great. I've used a lot of handbrakes that when you press it, they're so sensitive, you feel like you're gonna fly off of it. This has a really good squeeze to stop ratio for it, and I really appreciate that, especially when I'm flying down a hill. You also have a full color LCD display showing you the speed, mileage, power, battery level, and it's easy to see in day or night. And that LED headlight has ultra high brightness and it's energy efficient. And I love how you can actually bend and angle this thing to shine either down on the road or if you want to go up a little bit higher. The seat is height adjustable. You can see that it has some good suspension on it. Plus the seat itself is really comfortable. It's a solid cushion. So after a long ride, your butt's not gonna hurt. And speaking of suspension, the Leopard Pro has a full suspension by absorbing shock from the front and the rear of the bike, and it rides so smooth over rough terrain, potholes, or even bumpy roads, just giving you better traction, better handling, and also just comfort, so you can enjoy the ride. And that's one of the first things that you notice besides how fast it takes you off, is that the ride is just so smooth. Now, let's get to the wheels, because that's one of the best parts. This has 2 26-inch by 4.8-inch fat tires. These are all-terrain, and on some of the off-roads that I've been on, I never felt worried or nervous that something was gonna break or I was just gonna fall off or crash. And because they're wide tires and that durable rubber construction and special tread pattern that's on them just provides superior traction and stability, making them perfect for sand, snow, mud, and rocky terrain. So these things are huge, and also just helps me feel safe when I'm flying down a mountainside, just not getting any speed wobbles, just feeling, it's like nothing, it's fun. Any potholes, I do not feel. Oh, even I just ran over a stick, didn't feel it. Getting to the motor and pedal assist system, the Leopard Pro has a 1000 watt and 1700 watt peak hub motor. With the latest technology in the inner ring, it gives you a high temperature resistance and also just gives better heat dissipation, making this thing last a lot longer. Now, with the pedal assistance or the throttle, you can reach speeds up to 28 miles per hour. Or maybe more. All right, ready? Pedal assist, 3, Dude, that is so effortless. It is so good. Wow, that's fast, really quick. Woo! I love this thing. And that advanced torque sensor gives you a more smooth and responsive ride. So when you start pedaling it, it will provide intelligent motor assistance that matches your effort so you can enjoy longer rides, better battery life, and seamless power delivery. And it's all integrated into a user-friendly design that requires no special maintenance. And even when it's uphill, it's like no problem. I go up steep hills all the time around here in Oregon, and I've been on scooters and skateboards that could not make it. This thing is just like, oh, I'm up, without even breaking a sweat. And if you look in the manual, you can see how to customize those settings and speeds. That gives you a lot of options there. So those are the main features of the Yota Leopard Pro. This thing's amazing, and like I said, I've been riding this all week. I've been riding it into town, going to the shops, going to a festival, also even going into the mountains, going to Taco Bell, taking this everywhere, and this has just been such a pleasure. I can't even believe how good this thing is, and you have no idea how many times people ask me, what is that thing? And if you click on the link right now, they actually have a sale for $900 off. And just so you know, on this channel, it's not my goal to sell you anything. I just want to show you the cool gear that's out there, show you what it does, highlight some features and test them out, and also tell you my experience. And if you're in the market for something like this, which, I mean, this thing's awesome, you know where to get it. So I'm here in Sweet Home for another few days. I'm gonna be riding this bike as much as I can because it is just so much fun. I gotta soak it all in. This thing is incredible, and I've never ridden anything like it, and anyone else that's tried it also says the same thing. Because just, I mean, look at it. That thing's awesome. Now, if you want to see some other cool electric vehicles that I've looked at, like scooters or skateboards, you can click one of these videos that's on the screen right now, and I'll see you there.